And it's been a disturbing situation in South Africa where more bodies have been recovered in the country's gold mine after 2 days of rescue operations for trapped miners. This brings to more than 50 the figure of miners who have been extracted alive, with at least 15 dead. Meanwhile, the South Africa's Police Minister, Senzo Mchunu, and Mineral Resources and Energy Minister, Gwede Mantashe, visited the Stilfontein mine in the northwest, with their visit coinciding with the third and final phase of a large-scale operation to dismantle the illicit mining network. News Central's Southern African correspondent, Bongani Siziba, reports.
People will be accounted for those lives. People are dead.
These community members say they have had enough. They're demanding answers. They have demanded action for too long. This confrontation with the minister, they are saying it's little too late.
These ministers are here at the scene of their crime. Hundreds of miners have died underground in what can only be a bloody culmination of their treacherous policies, as well as the cruel logic of the police operation that was planned and executed with approval at the highest echelon of the state, including the cabinet.
For the people of Stilfontein, today is more than just another meeting. It is a reckoning, a demand for accountability in the face of negligence, a plea for recognition of lives lost. The ministers were met with outrage and frustration, spilling over from those who have been bereaved. Just a few meters away, miners trapped underground cling to hope that is slowly eroded into despair. Trapped for months, those who emerge as shadows of their former selves, a stark reminder of the government's inaction.
This operation is underway for 10 days from yesterday. Then after 10 days, we'll stop to assess. Now, any indicator or indication that it still has to go on, or there are still people who are underground, or whatever, we will take on board until we are more than reasonably satisfied that we've done everything reasonable to get everybody out.
So far, more than 90 individuals have been rescued, while 43 bodies have been recovered. The scale of negligence is becoming undeniable. The wait may be over, but the fight has just begun for these community members. They are not getting answers they seek. In Stilfontein, for News Central, I am Bongani, Siziba.
Bongani joins us live now from the rescue site and tells us about the visit of the government officials to the mine earlier today. Thank you so much. I know it's late in South Africa where you are right now, but can you tell us what the significance of the visit of government officials to the site earlier today has been?
Good evening, Adesoa. Like you have rightfully said, the community members also were asking the significance of this visit by two ministers. We know that in late November or early December, we saw the Minister of Police coming here in Stilfontein and speaking to the community members, and that did not go well with the community members. And since then, he has not visited, but another visit came in today. That did not go well again with the community members. Why? Because the community members are saying the government caused this death of these miners, because if they had rescued them earlier, we shouldn't be seeing these numbers that we are seeing now. The rescue mission actually ended at 10 p.m. today, starting at 6 p.m. We have been seeing that crane rolling down, getting the bodies and also rescuing those miners that are still alive. But as of 10 p.m., we have the numbers, 132 miners that were rescued alive, and also 60 bodies. And also another concern by the community members is the bodies that are being retrieved, and they are piling just behind the mine, because the northern west mortuaries are full. So now they don't have anywhere to put those bodies. So we heard that the authorities are trying to liaise with the Gauteng mortuaries so that they can come and pick those bodies. So behind the mine, there are these bodies that have been retrieved are still there because the mortuaries here are full. But also talking about the community members, you saw that confrontation between the community members and the minister. And the minister is not accounting to these deaths of these miners, but also the community, they want someone to account for this. So it has been a confrontation that the minister couldn't even address the community members. So this is the update now that we have here at Stilfontein.
Bongani, how many survivors do we know are still down there?
We don't know how many survivors are there, because yesterday I spoke to some community members. So let me just give you a little bit of background, what is happening. So the crane that is going down underground, there is 2 community members who volunteered to go down with that crane, because the rescue operators, they said they can't go down the mine. So I spoke to those community members yesterday, and they said they counted up to more than 300, 400 miners that are still down there, and several bodies. But now the question also that was the media asked after the Minister of Police said that this rescue mission is going to last just for 10 days, is that how will they know that all the miners have been rescued down there? Because there were allegations early this year that there are mine mafias that are controlling these miners down there. So how are we going to know that them also they have come out? So as for your question, we don't know how many miners that are down there, because like the minister also indicated that no one has been counting how many miners went down the mine.
Bongani, Siziba, thank you so much for the update on this tragedy. We will keep an eye on this story on News Central. Thank you for covering this story very extensively. Thank you for coming on the program. Thank you. Tonight returns in just a moment. Do stay with us.